So today we're going to go over Austin Pete's Pretty Rosy Cheeks. So this tune is in the key of A, and it has some really interesting things going on in there. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing is that we're going to be doing a lot of sliding in this, and it's a lot of long slides. So this is pretty typical for some of that really old-fashioned Cajun fiddling. So we're going to slide pinky up. We'll start on C sharp on the A string, and then we're going to do so. And then we're going to walk the scale up, still on A string, and we're basically going to be double stopping most of the time. So in this case, we're going to have E droning. So we're going to do. So after we've done that first riff, we walk the scale up, and then we kind of slide up to F sharp with that index finger, but we want to keep pinky down on the A string. And you don't actually have to necessarily really hit that pinky note all that much. You just want the resonance from it. So after you do that, you're gonna do ring to index on the A string, and then kind of on that same bow, I hear him do so a kind of a yeah. So far we have. So far, after you do that, we're going to go to a little double stop of ring finger on the D string, index finger on the A string, and then we're going to go. So 1, 3, and now we go back to that F sharp, that slidey F sharp. So that's, and now we're going to do, okay, so let's break that part down. All right, so that's basically the A part right there. Let's go over that again. So the key things to note in there is that we're basically going to try and keep our bow moving on quarter notes most of the time. Just kind of a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's going to be some longer notes in there, but for the most part, that's kind of what we're going to be doing. And then a lot of the slides, it's not just going to be like little like half-step slides. Sometimes we are going to have real long ones, like in the case of the very first one, the C sharp to E. And you can really draw these slides out. the trick to getting that sound is having a really light touch with the left hand so you can glide up easily. I think it has something to do with the tone too. And I like to catch that that ornament that I just did. So on that up bow, and then I relieve it on the double stop. All right, so now let's go on to the B part. So that goes. Oops. There's a lot going on in that B part, and so now we've switched from middle finger on the A string being a C sharp to now it's a C. So I'll play that again. And then so that part's kind of tricky. So let's break that down. So we're going to walk up to that double stop that we did earlier. And as soon as you get to that G, it's going to become a double stop. And you're going to do a little ornament on the low finger. So kind of a pinky ring, middle ring kind of thing. And then you kind of do a... So that whole section is like... And then you kind of hang on that for a second. So if we keep going from there. So after we've kind of hung on that G double stop for a minute, like we do this, we're going to have A string being our drone, and we're going to be on the D string with our fingers now. So one more time. Now, something that I just did in there was I sharped the G on that very last moment. I sharpened it into a G sharp. Now, the reason why is because this chord progression goes between A major and G major for most of the time, but then on the second ending, it goes to an E major. So that's something that you'll want to bear in mind while you're playing this. Now, you could play a G over that, and it would be fine. It would just give it kind of like a bluesy, dissonant flavor, which is cool. But yeah, so this tune is just really cool. It's just like this is very dark sound, and you know, a lot of really interesting little ornaments going there. It's a very active fiddle part. So let's keep going through that. So. So that's the last part of the B part. All right. So I'll just go ahead and I'll play the whole thing one more time, and I'll play it real slow. So go ahead and play along with me.